Good morning everyone and welcome. This is episode 0 of my new Let's Play series, first time doing one of those, called Let's Runecraft. It's specifically going to focus on using Runecraft practically in everyday Minecraft life, as it were, and more or less how I can go about doing that. The series will be focused on primarily my construction of my end fortress. I'm going to the end to build a fortress, because yesterday in real time we killed the Ender Dragon on my server. Massive group effort. Probably be a video of that at some point. So yeah. Before I get started on that, I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of what I have here in my overworld place. I have my pig farm here, sheep farm, a tree farm over there, large crops around the side here, doing their bit. Down below to a mine shaft, and there's also an abandoned mine in there as well. My storeroom can be found here. Brewing and enchanting facilities and a below ground storage as well. A couple of pumpkins in there and a bed. And my mob storage device. It's an EMP, or at least a modified simple design of an EMP, which I have been using. I'll link a design to that. It stores mobs and allows you to kill them at your convenience, and it's generally just an awesome thing. Not 100% efficient, but I'm working on that. So, as at the moment, Runecraft's teleporters on my server aren't functioning. We've disabled them for performance reasons. I will be transferring everything between this world and the end using my Zeerix chest here, currently outfitted from the dragon fight, and to aid in that I will be having my second account. He will be doing all the transferring of stuff from these stores to my Zeerix chest and then back again, so, and watching over the crops and everything, so it will be more or less our supply person out in the real world. Today's objective will be basically to reach the end and to create an outpost there with basic amenities, a farm, a moat, make sure it's torched and ender proof. So I'm gonna pack up and head off and do that. So the first rune I'm going to use is the surface tension rune. I use tier 3 jack-o'-lantern in there. Now what I'm going to do is, the reason I'm using this rune is because it compacts water wonderfully, and in a realm where you are exclusively faced with mobs that are weak against water, definitely a good thing to have. So I'm going to collect lots of water blocks. Ugh, damn transparent ice. And I will pack them into my chest and I will go with them. I'm mining in a fashion that will allow me to fill in the gaps in this lake as soon as I'm done as well, because I don't want unsightly holes everywhere. And now the effect is gone, just break the ice like this. The water heals itself. And 8 water, that will do. Great way of getting water into the nether as well without using any inventory hacking if you're after a nether fortress of any description. The second rune I'm taking with me is the green thumb rune, because I don't have any silk touch enchants and therefore can't get any grass that way. I've also enchanted this sword with a shield rune for emergencies, but if I use that, I'll demonstrate that, then I'll use one of my charges, so I'm pretty much ready to go. I added bone meal and wood to my chest down here, ready to roll. I think I've got everything, but I'm going to do a once over and make sure I've got, probably better get some food as well. So I'll gather everything up and I will see you guys at the nether portal. So here I am in the nether. What a way to start. Time to fail, I think. Sprint potions for the win. I tried using a sprint 2 potion once and then sprinting. The speed is terrifying, but I'll stick with the 8-minute extended potion. It's a bit of a long run, so I'll just sort of skip to the highlights. this nether fortress was where I decided to set my base, just because I spent, I think, 6 hours in real time searching for one, so I could get blaze rods when we were racing to the end. And yeah, having found it, I was in no desire to lose it, so I set up base on the other side. And I'm running faster than the game is sending me chunks. That's always interesting. Neat way to be able to see below the world there. I left these markers here scattered throughout the nether to confuse everyone and to lead me back to the various trails. A couple of my friends got lost trying to find this place, following the wrong trails. Quite entertaining to watch the chat. Told them I'd give them a diamond if they could get here, and they did. That did not end well for them. So yeah, fortunately the dragon is dead in the end, and if I remember correctly, the place is mostly untouched. There'll probably be pools of water lying around from our fight, because we put down pools of water to reset any enderman that aggroed. It didn't always work, we had quite a few deaths. Once the video's up, I'll put an annotation somewhere on the screen, possibly overlaying this bread that I'm holding. You can click on the bread, and you can see us killing the ender dragon. But I am approaching our spawn area now. The end is not far off it. Yeah, look at him doing a good job, making sure the crops grow, the mobs get farmed. Someone's attempt at another house. I believe, judging from all the ghast damage, that it did not go well. I hope not to have to leave the nether at all until after Runecraft's teleporters get re-enabled. Here we go. So here we are at my base down below. There's a stairway up to the top there. We cleared out this room and made some space. We were mining stone. Silverfish attacked. I hate silverfish. But yes. Anyway, into the end. So here we are. Our first job is to locate a suitable place to build a base. There are attempts at shelters here, it looks like, from the dragon fight. So I will, where's my pumpkin? Well, that was the first thing I forgot to bring. Pumpkin, extremely useful device. Yeah, just not going to look. Here's the return portal. I think I will set up close by. Got an obsidian spire up there we could probably use for something cool. And, yeah, our defense mechanism here. And if I see correctly, snow over here. Oh, someone built a snow golem so we could have snowballs to hit the ender dragon with. I think you need to be restrained, friend. It's nothing personal. It's just I don't want snow all over the end. And I'm gonna make this place mine before anyone else does.
So my next steps were to build this large house. I definitely fast forward it because there's too much time, and to be fair, most of you aren't interested in watching people build houses. Most of you are interested in Runecraft, and there isn't that much of that in this episode. It is more or less just getting started, getting set up. In terms of the defences for this place, I will talk about that a bit. I went with this standard house, made out of solid stone, although the material doesn't make much difference as long as you're preventing the endermen from being able to see you. One thing I did add that I wouldn't normally have in a house was a moat, and to do that I just dug out this channel here and made sure that... But the reason I wanted a moat was more or less because the endermen, when they touch water, not only do they port away, but they lose aggro on you. They just stop being aggressive to you, which, as a defensive measure in a place where there are only endermen, pretty useful if you need to run to sanctuary. So yeah, that's the basic shell done. What it needs now, what I will always do, is a sign. Basically just a "this is mine" sign. So I think I'm going to call it there, and that has been episode 0, preparation of my Let's Play series. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next week. I'm not sure how often I'm going to upload episodes, but it will be hopefully quite regular. In the meanwhile, do check out my 101 tutorials, basics of Runecraft, and by all means the advanced tutorial sections as well. There are some interesting things to find there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next.